so we have our PH7 mini. That's this RODI system here. Right here, if you get a little closer, it's the carbon filter. And that takes out any chemicals that are in the water, particularly chlorine. And then from the carbon filter, it goes into our RO system, reverse osmosis, which is this down here. It's a 40-inch reverse osmosis. That takes out the bulk of any of the minerals or anything else that's in the water, and then it polishes off through the DI system and out this valve. So when we hook everything up, we start with just coming in here, the standard hookup. We open both ends of the RO. One's a wastewater and one's the clean water side. We open up both ends. We direct it towards landscaping as best as possible. And we turn it on. Over here, you'll see that sometimes the hose has little kinks in it, slowing down the flow. So make sure your hose has got nice, no kinks in it. Once the bulk of the air has been pushed out of the carbon filter, we release or reduce the wastewater. We reduce the wastewater to about like that, typically. Now we can control, if we need more pressure, we can get it way down, or if it's got too high TDS on the other side, we can let more out. But right when it starts to do a full fan is typically how I like it. You can also use a towel to kind of minimize its effect and just let it drain off into there. Not much volume coming out of that at all. We've got the clean side of the RO system pushing. After it runs for about a minute, maybe two at the most, you usually get so we're at 10 right there, which means we could run straight off of the RO and still get spotless results. For some reason my thing's not working very good. I ran for another few seconds and it's dropping down to 8, which is beautiful. It might even get 5 or 6 out of this. It's down to 7. So as the RO starts to have its full effect, it keeps dropping the TDS down. But we like to get it closer to 0 or 1. And so we'll still run it through the DI system. We'll connect our handy little reel here. And we'll run it out. All right, so we got our RO here. Let's check it again. What's our TDS right now is at 6, which is good enough, but we're gonna polish it off. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna close off our clean water side. We still have our wastewater open. We open up our DI system, and the DI is gonna show us down to 1. So it's very pure. It's not, it could be at 0, but it's never gonna show up any spots on the water. With just 1, it's gonna be amazing. Anyway, we'll run it through our line. I usually like to wait for it to come out here so we have as little resistance as possible, as much water and time needed. It'll get here. So we've got about 150 feet of line here. There we go. So we got that. We keep this valve open so that we're not causing a lot of spray back in our faces. We connect it with a quick release, and we've got our rinse bar coming across the top.